So doctor, do you think we can actually see Prarabdha, consequences of the karma, in Nadi?
Yeah, absolutely. We just saw this today, when we did Nadi Pariksha for this person who had come, and we saw how, despite taking medications, despite doing everything that he had to do properly, still the pains reflected. Remember that?
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know he was following everything. I just thought he was actually not following, so he's coming back to medications.
No. He's been following everything to the T. He's been following the diet, following the lifestyle, he's been taking medications, but still there are times when the symptoms will not get mitigated. The symptoms will stay on and they will linger, and medicines will not have an effect, diet will not have an effect on the body. This is what is called as Prarabdha. And the way to find out is when you do Nadi Pariksha, when you do reviews, you see that despite the person doing everything, you see that the pulse simply doesn't change. It continues to reflect the same state of suffering the person is going through. Then we have to conclude that it is Prarabdha.
Okay, so do you think it is related with Jyotisham or any other thing?
Absolutely.
Like Ayurveda, Jyotisham is there when you relate and then give medications accordingly.
Yes, even in Jyotisham they will say that during this period you have to endure your suffering. No matter what you do, your pains will not subside. So Jyotisham actually says that, and that's what the Nadi reflects, as in the person takes everything, all the treatments, and still the pulse will reflect the same state. So then one must not wonder how come despite giving such good treatment the person's body is not responding to the treatment. It's only because of the consequences that they have been enduring from their past actions.
Okay, then when the consequences eventually come to an end, right? So that time they will get treated?
Absolutely. So I have this experience where there was this lady, Chinese lady, who had come for Nadi Pariksha, and I checked her pulse and I said, you have ulcerative colitis and you have fissure.
Oh.
And
okay.
she said, in her thick accent, she said, Doctor, I don't know how, I can't tell you how painful it is, I can't sit down. But then I had prescribed just one medicine. Within 2 days she called me, she said, can I come to your office right now? And when she came, she said, can I call a doctor right now? And I said, okay, this was pretty funny. So she called some doctor, and then after the call she told me that before coming to me, she was visiting an 85-year-old doctor, and she asked this doctor, why didn't you prescribe this particular medicine which I had prescribed? And she said the doctor told me that he forgot.
Oh,
See,
okay.
This is what Prarabdha is. So when you have to endure suffering, even the best doctor in your city can forget that medicine.
Okay. So when it is coming to an end, you will get medicated.
So it's probable that her suffering was coming to an end, which is why, she apparently came to me. It could have been anybody else, and I suggested this medicine, and within 2 days she felt 80% better.
Okay, so this is what Prarabdha is, right?
Yes. So not every time. So you can't blame the doctor if your body is not healing. So if you are going through a heavy period of enduring consequences, either you will meet a doctor who forgets the medicine, or you will take medicines which will not bear an effect on you. Either ways, you will have to endure the suffering until the timeline when the Prarabdha actually begins to end.
Okay. Thank you, doctor. Thank you for your insight.
You're welcome.